Hello, my friends. We got a little bit of a impromptu kind of random stream. A couple of friends of mine in my Discord, we were discussing favorite cereals, and I believe it's time that people understand what is good cereal and what is not. I'm going to be both reacting to my friends as well as building my own list. This is my opinion, purely that, and nothing more. So if I say anything about your cereal and why it's bad, you can sound off in the comment section of the YouTube video. Hi, YouTube. And I might care. I probably won't. So let's jump right into this. We've got Craig's tier list. We're gonna start at the bottom with, what is that? I've never heard of Shreds. Bran Flakes. The Eggo Waffle cereal is okay. I enjoyed it. I remember having it as a kid. I'd definitely probably put this a little bit higher. Life Cinnamon. Don't know about that one. This is the never had section for Craig. Frankenberry I've never had. I've had Boo Berry. I feel like it's incredibly overrated. I don't know why people love it that much. What is it? Hershey's? What is it? Graham cracker? I have no clue. I have no idea what this is. Never cared for Honey Bunches and Oats that much. This is just Bunches, no Oats. That's a little weird. I never had any of the Nature Valley cereals. I didn't know they had it. Don't know what that is. Cinnamon Chex is fine. I've had it. I enjoy it. I definitely recommend it. The Quaker Oats stuff, though, like the one here, the brown sugar one, delicious. Love that stuff. Fiber one, I don't have a poop problem. All right, let's get to what Craig says is disgraceful. You're a disgrace for thinking Pops is disgraceful. What the heck is wrong with you? Pops are golden little balls of joy. They are not garbage. You shut your mouth. I don't know what you're talking about because Pops are delicious. You are just wrong. You are wrong on so many levels. Corn Flakes, yeah, they're not that great. Honey Smacks are disgusting. Wheaties, the problem with Wheaties and a lot of the wheat sort of cereals is they break up so easily because they're soaking in the milk. So if you don't get to them fast enough, they just crumble into mush. And I don't care for that. Overall, your disgraceful list, I agree with 3/4 of this. One of which that's a crime against humanity. I love it, by the way. That's the one with Captain Jack Sparrow on it. Okay, we get to the not great, but I'll eat it category. Okay. Regular ass Cheerios. I would agree as far as it belonging in that category. The problem I have with regular ass Cheerios is they're just regular ass Cheerios. Unless I'm trying to eat healthy, why am I eating this? No thanks. Corn Chex, same thing. They're just kind of a giant nothing burger. I will say, these are the two perfect cereals that if you want to put, like, I love putting banana in my cereal. Putting banana in my cereal is absolutely delicious. I think anyone who thinks otherwise, you haven't tried it. Or you just don't like bananas and you're weird. But these two, you can easily get away with, like, it's the same thing with Rice Krispies. They don't really taste like anything. I'm just gonna have, like, milk, oats. No, I'm okay. I'll have something else. Peanut Butter Crunch. I enjoy Peanut Butter Crunch. I definitely prefer this over normal Cap'n Crunch, if only because Cap'n Crunch I enjoy, but Cap'n Crunch, the little squares that you're eating, the edges are really, really sharp. But anyways, I would definitely move this up. Frosted Mini Wheats and Strawberry Mini Wheats. Strawberry Mini Wheats are definitely better than regular Frosted because I like strawberry. Fruit Loops. I would definitely say, here's the thing I have with Fruit Loops, as well as Fruity Pebbles, a couple other things. I like Fruit Loops, but I prefer the off-brand because they just taste better. I enjoy Fruit Loops to an extent. Never had this cereal, I don't think. Honeycomb is definitely at least C tier. I enjoy Honeycomb like crazy. I always enjoyed it as a kid. Speaking of breakfast food, I'm having myself an egg everything bagel. Regular ass Kicks. They're fine. They're probably where they belong. Life, same thing. Raisin Bran. Raisins are a sin against humanity. Stop it. Put it in the disgraceful tier. Rice Krispies, right where they need to be. Tricks, if you asked me when I was younger, I would say you're crazy for putting it this tier. Nowadays, I think they're exactly where they belong. They don't need to be higher than this. All right, let's move over to C tier, the average tier as he has. We're gonna start from the bottom. Special K, original. I'd probably put this in the not great, but I'll eat it. S'mores, it's been many years since I've had s'mores cereal. I wish that these aren't in order with tiers. Okay, yeah, I noticed. I wish that I liked s'mores a bit better when I was younger. I imagine finding a box is not that easy nowadays, but it's fine. Lucky Charms. If I would have said this when I was younger, I would have my younger self would slap me in the face right now. But honestly, the problem I have with Lucky Charms is the chalky marshmallows without the oat X's are not a good blend. They're just not. And the oat X's by themselves are just boring. I really fell off Lucky Charms a long time ago. I really wish that I enjoyed it more. They're really not that great. They're just sugary meh. Crave. All Crave cereal belongs in disgraceful. This stuff is disgusting. Put it in disgraceful tier. No, thank you. I've had post grape nuts, I think. Don't know. Golden Grams, you're crazy for putting this in average. Disgraceful. Frosted Flakes. Who's here?
Hi.
Hi. I'm on Craigslist right now, so if you want to, if you want to judge this with me, you're welcome to do so. Frosted Flakes, I think this deserves B tier or a high C. What do you think, Tom?
I'm probably going to wind up reserving my comments because we wound up doing different ones with different cereals on them.
That is true. Okay, so Oops All Berries. This stuff is delicious. I can't have more than one bowl in like a week though, because it's sugary as hell. I love this stuff, but oh my god, is it sugary. Cocoa Puffs, they're fine. They're a chocolate cereal. I don't hate them. I don't love them. They're average. I'd probably put this towards the bottom. Count Chocula, I haven't had in years. I couldn't honestly say. I'd probably put that right next to Cocoa Puffs. Chocolate Cheerios. Never had this. Don't care to. It's just, no. I'm all right. Apple Jacks are great. Love me some Apple Jacks.
I will say real quick, the only one that I wound up missing is Grape Nuts, which I'm not entirely convinced actually exists. I feel like that might be a Berenstain Bears thing. I've never actually seen Grape Nuts anywhere in any capacity.
I genuinely don't remember if I've ever had these. They look familiar, but I'm not entirely sure. Special K, Chocolate Delight. You're just not the strawberry one. Go to Not Great, but I'll eat it. Special K, strawberry. Delicious. Love this. Definitely an A tier sort of thing. Oreos, the fact that this is not an S tier is just a sin. Oreos are so good. I love these things. Honey Bunches of Oats. I'm gonna get lambasted for this. I think Honey Bunches of Oats are so middle of the road. Meh, I don't care. I don't know how you feel about that take, Tom.
You'll see when we get there. That's for sure.
Go Lean Crunch. Never had it. Fruity Pebbles. I'm gonna say the exact same thing I said about Fruit Loops. Love me some Fruity Pebbles, but I prefer the store brand. They're called like Fruity Rice or something like that, and they just taste better. Hang on 1 second. Brandon, come here. Talk about cereal.
Hello, stream.
This is my roommate. Say hi. You can join in on this as well.
Oh, you're doing a tier list?
I'm doing a tier list. I'm first reacting to my friends' tier lists, and then I'm doing my own. This is Craig's tier list.
Okay, babe.
Can you agree with me as far as Fruity Pebbles goes? Because I turned you around to this one. Fruity Pebbles are good, but the store brand is just better.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not as sweet, and because of that, I don't feel like I'm gonna have my teeth rot. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think I like Cocoa Pebbles better though.
Well, that's to each their own. I enjoy me some Cocoa Pebbles, but they're just chocolate.
Yeah.
I like just Cocoa Pebbles more than just Fruity Pebbles.
Fair enough.
But I like off-brand Fruity Pebbles more.
Yes, because they're just better. What do you guys think of Crave? I gotta know.
I eat it like an insane psychopath once every 4 years.
Once every 4...
Not actually,
Like
but
the
like,
blood.
yeah, it's like my blood. It's like, oh, I need Crave right now. And I
Oh,
eat the whole thing in one day.
you guys are too much.
And then you never get it again.
And then I don't get it again.
Yeah, that's about right. All right, I'll call you back when I'm done with mine. Okay. All right, where were we? Frosted Cheerios, up here. Goated tier, shut up, I don't care what you think. You guys are nuts. Frosted Cheerios are delicious. French Toast Crunch, right behind it. Honestly, it's neck and neck between these two. Crunch Berries. I enjoy Crunch Berries. I prefer Oops All Berries and Peanut Butter Crunch, if only because the squares rip the roof of my mouth, and I don't love that. Cocoa Pebbles, great. Cookie Crisp is disgusting. It's cardboard. It's cardboard disguising trying to be cookie. Stop it. Cocoa Krispies, yeah, we're good here. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, disgraceful. It's cardboard with cinnamon on it. No. Chocolate Lucky Charms, never had it. Crunch,
I've also never had chocolate Lucky Charms, and I'm trying to decide if that would wind up being a better mix than with like the standard cereal pieces.
So I'd have to try it. Honey Nut Cheerios, yeah, you can't go wrong. Chocolate Frosted Flakes, just give me regular. And maybe put some like chocolate syrup on it for like chocolate milk. I don't need anything past that. And then Reese's Puffs. Yeah, this is some good stuff. Overall, I agree with most of this list. Some of which I think are absolute travesties of where you're putting them, but not bad. All right, Tom, it's time.
All right, here we go. Let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna go to the never had section. You're crazy for never having strawberry mini wheats. They're delicious.
I mean, they sound good. I just never had the opportunity.
Special K, this is the fruit one. It's fine. Special K original, fine. Sour Patch cereal, I've had once. No.
You know what? That sounds like the same energy as like the one time that I got the Cheetos mac and cheese just to say that I've tried it. It was not great. But yeah, no, the Sour Patch, no, never
It's
done
too
that.
much. Blueberry, again, it's been like 15 years. I can't remember the last time I had blueberry. Couldn't tell you.
Not to spoil, I haven't done any of like the monster cereals, the Count Chocula, the Frankenberry. I haven't gotten to any of them. I haven't.
Yeah. I have never even heard of sprinkled donut crunch. What the hell is that? Oops, all berries. It's a shame you've never had it. Nutter butter. I did not know they made cereal. I would eat that. What the hell is Gorilla Munch? Is Harambe in cereal now? Like what? Go
no
lean
clue.
cereal. I'm not 60 years old trying to take a dump. I'm good. Blueberry Chex. Yeah, I've had it. It's there. Raisin Bran Crunch, all of it the same. No thanks. Luciano's? This is an Overwatch character from Brazil.
Yeah,
What?
I don't know, dude.
This is
not a
fake.
clue.
No, that's fake. I don't believe that. Hostess what? No.
They make some wacky cereals, my bro. They really do.
I've never had Chips Ahoy cereal. Didn't know that existed. Again, Count Chocula and Frankenberry, same thing. That's been many, many, many years. Pop-Tart cereal. I don't want to touch that. I'm okay. Dude, you've never had peanut butter crunch either?
Nah, never had it.
You break my heart, sir. And then Cracklin' Oat Bran. Never heard of this. All right, let's get to your genuinely bad section. First off, goated opinion. Thank you. Cookie Crisp is a travesty. I loved Cookie Crisp a lot as a kid. Now, no.
Yeah, I was talking with Craig about this earlier. It feels like a little more just kind of like generic sugary than what I would expect a cookie cereal to be. It's trying so hard to get me to like it, and like I get it. There's a fun wolf, and he's eating cookie cereal. He's not the random like Danny DeVito dog. Like, chill, man. You're not gonna get me.
Yeah, no thanks. I cannot believe you think this about Eggo cereals. I enjoy this stuff. This stuff is good.
It's so over the top sweet. Like, not in a good way. It doesn't.
It's been many
doesn't
years
work.
since I've tried this, so I can understand that. I haven't had s'mores since I was a little kid.
Spoiler for a few seconds from now, I'm just generally not big on marshmallows in cereal. I've never liked marshmallow texture. Not my
I can
thing.
understand that. Cinnabon as a brand just makes me feel like I have to go take a trip to the dentist. I'm good.
But I might have been a little mean to this one. Maybe I could bump it to like the bottom of the next tier, but no more than that.
Lucky Charms. I can understand that as far as the whole texture thing. I don't love the chalky feeling, because this is about not what marshmallows feel like.
Yeah.
As they soak, it's a little bit better, but the marshmallows by themselves is gross.
It's terrible because like they're hard,
Yeah.
but not solid. So like you
Just-
scrape them.
Yeah.
It reminds me of nails on a chalkboard. It's
It
like
just is a
ugh.
weird feeling when I bite into those chalky marshmallows, quote unquote. And then the oat X's are not great by themselves. Together, when you get them in a bite, you have to have the right ratio. I don't mind it. It's
Yeah.
fine. I wouldn't put it this low, but
Yeah, I've never been a fan, like I said, with the marshmallows and everything. Lucky Charms are not for me.
Tom, I want to hug you next time I see you. I believe you and I have talked about this many times. Crave.
It's no bueno.
It's not good. It's just
Yeah.
awful.
It's not great. It's not great.
Okay, you want to explain? This one, buddy?
Yeah, it's a John Mulaney reference. Just basically means, yeah, these are fine. They work.
We're gonna start at the bottom here. I don't get what's wrong with you and Craig. At least you have it a tier above bad.
It's another one of those like texture things. The taste was good. I just never. how do I
They're
even describe
delicious
it?
golden
It's
balls.
like-
They're corn balls. I enjoy them.
you know what? I should probably have them ahead of Golden Crisp. That's fair. for sure.
100%. 100%.
Are we talking about Pops?
Yes, you ungrateful swine. I don't get what's wrong with you here, man.
There's nothing wrong with me. Pops are terrible.
No,
Don't
they're
at me.
not.
They're
You're
not terrible.
They're not
They're not
terrible.
terrible. They're fine.
When's the
They're-
last time you had Pops?
Very long ago, and there's a good reason for that.
Okay, let's hear your good reason. Go ahead.
They're
Pat's playing
bad.
soup.
They're
Craig,
fine.
next time I hang out with you, I'm gonna make sure I have a box of Pops here in my home. I'm gonna have you retry them because honestly,
Okay.
I think you're misremembering. Because Pops are not bad at all. I can understand the texture thing to an extent, Tom, but comparatively to what you were saying about with Lucky Charms and their texture, I think they're on completely different.
That's why they're on different tiers, my guy.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to Golden Crisp. No, this goes in bad tier for me. No thanks. I'm good.
I've never enjoyed
It's
Golden
fine.
Crisp.
All right, you're crazy for thinking this. I don't think Reese's Puffs are the best cereal. They're definitely not my favorite, but they're Psalms? They're okay? Come on. Come on. They're good.
I think this is a little bit my wife's fault because Reese's Puffs are one of the few cereals that she has with her oat milk. She's lactose. She doesn't eat cereal very often. So I feel like my most recent Reese's Puffs experiences have been with moderately stale Reese's Puffs.
No.
So it might not entirely be Reese's Puffs' fault that it's here.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah, it's pretty unfair.
That is.
It might be a little unfair.
Oh.
Even at its full strength, it's really only going up one tier, I think. That's
Alright.
to be seen.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Okay. Cinnamon Checks. They're fine. They're cinnamon.
Yeah.
They're-
Yeah, it exists.
They're there. Raisin Bran.
Yeah.
No. Again, I'm not 80 years old. I'm not trying to take a shit right now. And I
Alright.
hate raisins. Ugh.
Because here's the thing with Raisin Bran, right? Its messaging is all off. You're getting bran, getting raisins with it. Kind of fits within that 78-year-old vibe. Why are you suffocating your raisins in powdered sugar? And so every time I take a bite of Raisin Bran, I'm getting something as sweet as friggin' honeycomb. And I'm like, holy crap,
Again,
chill.
Just
Raisin Bran.
throw it in the garbage. It's not worth it. There are better brand cereals out there. This is not worth your time.
Like Raisin Bran Crunch.
It is worth noting, the way I operate with cereals, I have my distinct breakfast cereals that are more plain that I do in the morning, and then there's the usual dessert cereals that can kind of be my snacks. And I have them like interspersed here,
I can understand
just because, like, spoiler, Cheerios is on a higher tier than Fruit Loops. That doesn't mean, like, I would break out Cheerios at 8:30 at night when I want a sweet fix, or, like, you know what I mean?
That's fair. Okay.
But
I can
anyway.
get behind that.
That makes sense.
Frosted Mini Wheats. Yeah, they're fine. They're just the inferior strawberry one.
They have a special place in my heart, but, like, I need to be objective here. I can't say they're anything better than fine.
It's a wheat cereal. That's fine. Honeycomb, I might put in a tier above this, but they're fine.
The big thing I find is that honeycomb soaks in milk horribly.
The problem with honeycomb is that there exist other vastly superior honey-themed cereals. I will never prefer honeycomb.
Yeah,
Hang on, just taking a giant bite of my bagel.
lovely.
Holy crap. Okay, like I said earlier, never had chocolate Cheerios. Don't think I want them.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah.
All right.
My problem with Trix, every time I look at Trix, I'm like, ooh, Trix, maybe I'll buy that. And then that fleeting thought goes away. I'm like, maybe not.
In looking at it, I think it was another one that I was a little mean to, and I'd probably have it on the low end of the tier up.
Honey Bunches of Oats exactly where it needs to be. They're Psalms.
Yeah,
They're Psalms.
it exists.
I
Job done.
think they're better than that.
That's
It gets the
fine.
job done.
That's fine. I
Yeah.
never was a big fan of Honey Bunches and Oats growing up. I haven't had it in a long time. If I had it now, I'd probably enjoy it. This is where you're just wrong. And I need you to retry your Frosted Cheerios, because Frosted Cheerios are just so good.
Where I feel like Frosted Cheerios fails sometimes is that it's trying to straddle that line between breakfast and dessert cereal, and it's on the lower end of both of those spectrums.
See, this is where I have to put in, I don't understand how people like dry cereal. Because part of the reason why I love Frosted Cheerios is the milk experience afterward. The milk that's left tastes so good that I'm just like, I almost want a whole nother bowl just for the milk afterward.
You know, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
That's one I'm gonna have to look back into.
Because honestly, cereal has to have how it soaks in the milk, how it tastes in the milk, and the milk experience afterward. Because those 3 components for me is what makes a perfect cereal. All right, Frosted Flakes. I'd probably put this higher in this tier, but yeah, I enjoy them a lot.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
I
They're
can't
good.
remember the last time I've had Cocoa Puffs to really say anything at this point. I don't know where I'm putting you because I haven't had you in a long time and I just don't care.
I think that's exactly where it needs to be.
Yeah, it's good, but there are distinctly better chocolate options.
Yeah.
I would agree. Spoiler alert, they're right here, Cocoa Pebbles. Fruit Loops. I like Fruit Loops. I actually enjoy Fruit Loops a lot, but just not the
You know
actual
what?
real Fruit Loops. I want the store brand Fruit Loops because they're much better.
Here's the real question. What's your favorite flavor Fruit Loop?
Shut up! No! No! Craig, you know exactly why I'm angry at that. Oh, yeah.
When I was putting this all together, I think I was kind of mixing up some of the experiences in my head. I think what I really should have had was Trix and Fruit Loops swapped, because like Fruit Loops, they're fine, they work, they get the job done. But
Yeah,
like
again,
I remember
I-
some pretty good feelings from the Trix.
The one I
don't-
prefer that's a store brand one is Fruit Round.
I don't remember where I put Trix and Fruit Loops. on
Oh,
my tier list.
I'll bring it up right here. It's,
Oh yeah, that's also a good idea.
it's right here.
So they're effectively in the same ranking. Okay. I don't know if Trix is better enough to be in the tier above, but I think Trix is slightly better than Fruit Loops.
Maybe.
Very
Definitely
slightly.
possible. It's definitely possible. Favorite Fruit Loop flavor. This argument is the dumbest thing I have ever seen.
I think I know what you're. I think I know what
I
you're doing.
hate it so
Yep,
much. All right,
yep,
here it is.
Yep. Yep, it's
here
so
we
dumb.
go. Anyways, moving on. We're going on to the freaking Cocoa Pebbles. One of the best, if not the best, chocolate cereals. We're moving on. Rice Krispies. It's fine. I don't think it's that great. I'd probably put it in their Psalms.
I really like them.
That's fine.
I like them. I really like them.
Again, Rice
Okay.
Krispies, regular ass Cheerios, Kix, Frosted Cheerios, sometimes even Honey Nut. These are great cereals for me to put fruit into it, specifically bananas. Why? Because they don't have much of a taste, so it mixes well with the banana.
The one very specific problem with Rice Krispies is once you pour them into the milk, you have a solid 2 minutes to eat whatever Rice Krispies have been poured into that milk because they absorb the milk so fast.
Yes.
And when they do, they get soggy as
Yes.
They
That
do
I
get
agree
very
with
soggy.
entirely.
I kind of still like the soggy Rice Krispies.
That's the
They're
same
not as good, but I still
problem
like
with
them.
Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles. They have the exact same problem. If you let it sit
It's-
there for
it's-
more than 2 minutes, it's gone.
It's less of a problem with Cocoa Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles, and the latter mentioned, I guess, best cereal of all time, Cocoa Krispies, because those have other flavors
Sure.
besides just like the regular Rice Krispie
Correct.
flavor.
Correct.
So like it's better to have chocolatey or fruity flavored soggy rice cereal
Yes.
than just plain old at that when you're eating soggy plain rice cereal, you're basically just eating mush.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Rice Chex, same problem I have with Rice Krispies, but you can it doesn't take as short of a time. I can at least enjoy them a little bit longer.
If
Chex
it
are-
was a thing on here, I would have corn checks higher.
Okay.
I can't, in good faith, put Crunch Berries this high for me because my problem is this is my third time now. I don't like the corners of the corn cereal ripping the top of my mouth.
See, and I disagree with that. I think the Crunch Berries, it's better than the sum of its parts.
Yeah,
'Cause you have, like,
I enjoy it, but my
Yeah.
eating experience is always ruined by the roof of my mouth getting cut up.
I haven't had Oops All Berries,
Oh,
but
hello.
I genuinely think that both individual Oops All Berries and Captain Crunch would be better than Crunch Berries.
Probably. All right, moving on to Kix. I don't know why this plain ass corn cereal is that good, but it just is. It just
It is.
And especially, I like the berry kicks also. The berry kicks are
Berry
so
kicks. That
good.
was it.
They're
Yeah, that was
so
really good. Yeah.
You legit. My wife and I went to an ice cream joint. I got sweet corn ice cream, which is the same kind of flavor that Kix is based off of.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Believable.
Yeah, I'd agree. Okay, so Honey Nut Cheerios. I've always had a love-hate with the Honey Nut Cheerios because every time I've eaten Honey Nut Cheerios, I've always just eaten this and was like, why are you just not Frosted Cheerios? Why am I having
Let me
this?
tell you, Honey Nut Cheerios, if you were to ask me a couple years back, would be top tier. It has really slid down over the past couple of years, and it is not showing signs of slowing down.
I will give Honey Nut Cheerios this. This is one of, if not the only cereal out there where I can eat dry, and I'll be happy eating it. I don't mind having it dry.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm perfectly
That's
fine
fair.
with that.
Honey Nut Cheerios are classic.
Yeah. We are moving on to Lovely, Lovely, Lovely. At the bottom is the best cinnamon cereal in mankind. I'm sorry, nothing beats Apple Jacks for me. Apple Jacks is the quintessential cinnamon
They're
cereal.
pretty great.
Bar
They're-
none.
Yeah,
Bar
they're
none.
good.
they're pretty great.
I don't
They're
like
good.
most cinnamon cereals because most cinnamon cereals, I'll get to that later, just are cardboard to me.
But Luke, it's DeWinamon.
Yes, exactly. It is DeWinamon for me when it comes to cinnamon cereals. Never had Life original or cinnamon, so...
Bro, life, it sneaks up on you, dude, and punches you in the face. I love life. Life's really, really good.
I can't actually remember the last time I had Life, but I do recall it being good.
Yeah, it's that very subtle kind of sweet that, like, you still get a sweet kick out of it, but it's still the kind of thing that I could just crush in the morning. Like, oh, it's beautiful.
To each their own. Again, never had it. Okay, regular Cheerios.
It's a classic, dude. Sorry, it's classic. I
care
can't.
for it that much, honestly.
Like, okay, it's classic, but you have so many different like sugary versions of Cheerios.
Yeah.
It's like
I can
That-
understand.
again,
I can
that's-
understand your whole idea of breakfast cereal, of what you're having at 9 and 10 in the morning versus a
Yes.
dessert cereal. I get it,
yeah.
but no.
It is,
Er-
to me, pretty distinctly a better breakfast cereal than all the other variants are dessert cereal. Yes.
Okay, I mean
That's
fine.
fair.
I still prefer Frosted Cheerios over any Cheerios to this day.
For me,
Cap'n-
it's either Honey Nut Cheerios or Oreos.
Oreo O's are so good. Ugh,
Yeah.
We'll get there.
ugh.
We'll
yeah,
get
we'll
there.
get there.
Cap'n Crunch. Okay, I like Cap'n Crunch, but it's the same problem I have with Crunch Berries. Ow, my roof! I'd
hurts
just
so
rather
much
be
that I do
eating
it for
Peanut
the
Butter
captain.
Crunch. Peanut Butter Crunch is the best of the three. You
It
count-
hurts
I'm
so
sorry.
much, but I do it for the captain.
Excuse me, the Cap'n.
Why are cornflakes this high?
Ask my wife. I house cornflakes. I demolish cornflakes. Oh, what a
That's-
beautifully brilliant early morning breakfast.
I
Sure.
could see it being like fulfilling in the same way that Cheerios are fulfilling. Like
Sure.
Yes.
there's not because it's not a sweet cereal.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very
I
much
can-
it's
I
very
can-
much
I
a
can get
breakfast
behind that
cereal.
logic. Again, I'd just rather have Special K at that point. Just Special K
Yeah.
strawberry is just better.
To be fair, I think I only have the one breakfast cereal that is goated.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes something really special to be a goated breakfast cereal.
Okay, let's go to the goated tier. And we're starting at the bottom. Fruity Pebbles. We've mentioned this multiple times now. I'm saying it a
They
third
slap,
time.
dude.
They slap!
Yeah.
slap.
But I'd
Yeah,
still
they're
rather
so
have
good.
me some off-brand stuff because Fruity Pebbles are too sweet. And I'd rather have the less sweet store brand. It's just
They're also too expensive. Store brand is
They
very
are
reasonably
definitely
they are
they are
too
definitely
and
expensive.
this-
But like,
yes.
if I'm looking for dessert cereals, this is one of my earlier go-tos.
Yeah. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm sorry, this is disgraceful. This is awful. Why is this here? Get this garbage out of here.
Because it's fantastic.
never
That's
was-
why.
Have it all to yourself. I'm not touching that crap. I can't
It's like-
stand it.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is such a great delivery system of getting the right balance of cinnamon and sugar with kind of like that great like grain feel to it. Oh,
Nope.
it's pretty. It's goated,
Nope.
dude. It's goated.
Nope. Nope. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It just tastes like cardboard with sugar and cinnamon on it. I can't stand it. It's absolutely disgusting.
And yet above it.
And yet above it, honestly, I might change my favorite to this here when we get to my list. French Toast Crunch.
French Toast Crunch.
Okay, so French Toast
yeah.
Crunch, a lot of people in my life did not know about this cereal because it
Yeah,
was not
it's a hidden
well-known
gem.
cereal for a long, long time. And then they brought it back. And oh
Yeah, man,
my
it's a hidden gem.
God, was it
I
great
actually-
to go back.
I haven't had it in a while.
It's
I might
Yeah,
need to-
it's
I might need to
it's
try
pretty
it.
great.
Good.
It's pretty delicious.
And remember what I was saying about the milk thing at the end? The milk taste. Chef's kiss. Delicious milk afterward. I don't like milk by itself. Like just plain
Delicious milk.
milk. Yes.
I wouldn't open with that.
Someone make that a sub sound, please. But yeah, no, that honestly, I can have French Toast Crunch for breakfast, and I'll be fine with it. I don't care that it's a sugary cereal. I'm eating that all day long. Oh, okay, Wheaties. I can't remember the last time I had Wheaties.
This
man.
is
I can't
the
put this-
goated
I can't
the
honestly put this
goat
somewhere.
breakfast cereal, and it's kind of also generally counting bran flakes, because like I'm secretly 78, but like I'm legit, like, I haven't had Wheaties or General Bran Flakes in a while, and, like, I'm really glad that I did this, because now at our next grocery order, I'm getting Wheaties.
There you go.
Oh, man. It's just... What's a really great kind of texture sensation for me, what's always been my favorite, is crumbly.
Yeah.
I
get
adore crumbly, and
get that.
bran is crumbly, and it just hits that itch. Well,
Yeah, I can understand that. All right, Waffle Crisp again. I cannot.
It's been
Honest-
so long.
It's been
again,
so
another hidden
long.
gem.
The box itself is dated as hell. Look at this. Look at this face.
you-
Like, my God, look at this thing.
That's a very 90s box.
Right?
What if that waffle tried to hit you with syrup-laced brass knuckles? That's Waffle Crisp,
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
and it's just ooh.
Okay.
It's such an but like a good overwhelming syrup taste.
Interesting. All right, Tom, how did it take you so many years to try Oreos? Like, honestly, it is.
Man.
Honestly, the fact that you only knew about this cereal like 2 years ago is insane to me. How? You are
Is that right?
loving king, and you
I
only
really-
discovered this, like 2 years ago.
I had not had it up until very recently, and yeah, man, it's a game changer.
It is a game changer.
Damn.
It's delicious.
It's glorious.
It's
It's so
delicious.
good.
Yeah, Oreos are great.
If this counts as a chocolate cereal, then this is the best chocolate cereal, bar none.
Yeah, this is definitely a chocolate cereal.
You will
Yeah.
see that I have one ahead of it, and I do. While I still adore Oreos to high heaven, I do maintain it, but we'll get to it.
Yeah, Oreos are basically chocolate Cheerios on steroids.
Okay, I need
They're-
to remember where you
they-
put this
yeah.
next one, Craig, because I don't get how you put Golden Grams as low as you did. Golden Grams is not average. Golden Grams are phenomenal.
It's truly terrific.
Love
That's-
me some
that's an-
Golden Grams.
That's another one I might have to try again.
You gotta retry
Yes,
Golden Grams. 'Cause,
distinctly.
oh my
Yeah.
God, yes. And then we get to the last. I can't honestly say Cocoa Krispies
No.
is this high for me. I would probably put this in what you have as B tier or A tier because this is your S tier.
My brother, you want to talk a heavenly post milk experience?
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Delicious milk.
I do.
Fruit.
Delicious milk.
Great in all phases. Dry, incredible. Early milk, incredible.
Yeah.
Soggy milk, incredible. After milk itself, incredible.
Mhm.
Every stage, it knocks it out of the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No,
will
okay.
say, of the things, milk getting soggy at that level of like sogginess, I'd say Oreos is probably one of the best, if not the best, soggy cereal. It is a really good soggy cereal.
It is. It is very good.
Okay, so this was Tom's list. Now
There was.
it's
Ooh,
my
I'm-
turn. Okey
I'm
dokey.
curious.
Here, I'll just do this real quick. Honey Smacks, disgraceful. I don't want this. Get this out of here.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Get out of here. Honey Smacks are
I don't think I've ever even had them. So I no offense. No offense taken there.
They are not worth.
Yeah, no thank you. I don't get why people like a lot of these sort of cereals of these weird wheat ones that are like Honey Smacks. Again, never had any of the Nature Valley ones. Gotta put this here. I'm gonna have a tier that's gonna be had but been way too long. Don't know where I would put this. All right. So we're gonna relabel these because I want to make sure that this is actually accurate. So,
You know what? While we do this, I'm gonna go downstairs and you guessed it, have some ding dang cereal.
do it, man.
So my highest tier cereal currently in my house is Fruity Pebbles. So that's gonna be the
Right.
name.
That sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, Ella.
What? Who just joined?
God on earth is this?
We have a
hi, Jalal.
Z Jalal.
What's up, buddy?
Good evening. What is this?
Luke is tiering cereals.
I can talk about that all day.
We are rating some cereals right now, Jalal. All right, let's start building this crap. Okay, so Blueberry, been too long, can't remember. I'd never even heard of sprinkled donut, like I said.
Cap'n Crunch took the Cheerios route and just like made every single possible flavor they possibly could.
Yeah, again, what the hell is Gorilla Munch?
I have never heard of
Lucio O's doesn't exist. Stop it.
that. What the flippity flip?
Yeah, it's a Overwatch cereal. I don't believe it exists. Stop.
Oh, I actually know about Nutter Butter. We've had that before.
I've never had it, and I want to try it now. Fortunately, both Wheaties and Waffle Crisp are going in the been too long, can't remember category. Never had it. Go Lean, never had it. I'm just gonna put this here. Get Craven F tier. Get this garbage out of here. Stop.
I'll be right
Oh
back.
damn.
Oh wait, I've had Sour Patch. This is a huge failure. Oh god. I'll order these correctly in a minute. But okay, I want to make sure I'm putting all the never had.
The people that made the tier list maker website have to be raking it in ad revenue.
For real. Not sponsored, by the way. Crackle and Oat Bran, right? That's another one I never had. Chocolate Cheerios. It's been I've never had it or I can't remember it. Rice Chex. Been too long. Oh, but no, I've had Rice Chex. Cinnamon Chex I've never had, but never had it. I think that's everything in terms of. Oh no, S'mores has been way too long. I can't remember. That's all of them. That should be everything. Okay. So, Crave is going at the bottom of failure. Crave is just garbage. Sorry, not having that crap. Oh, I don't ever have
I can agree, yeah.
Crave is just garbage. Like I've mentioned, we're putting something here that most people would disagree with me, and I don't care. Where is it? Where is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Where is the garbage? There it is.
Hyla! Hyla!
Uh-huh. I hate this crap. It's going at the top of a failure, because I hate all of these, but oh, God, no. Cookie Crisp, same thing.
Hyla!
Garbage cereals. No.
Astaghfirullah.
No. Raisin Bran, same thing, as well as Raisin Bran Crunch. They're on the same level. I'm not 80 years old. Get this crap away from me. I'm not looking for this garbage. No, thank you. I think that's it for failure. I don't think there's anything. Oh, wait. Golden Crisp. Ugh.
I agree.
I don't know who decided to make Sour Patch cereal. I've had this and it's gross. Stop.
I cannot imagine Sour Patch cereal being very good. That just seems like many bad ideas.
I will say I've never had it, as saw on the previous tier list, but like it has to be a Herculean feat for it to actually be slightly better than Crave. Like at least Crave has like the mechanical pieces of a halfway decent cereal. Man, you must really friggin' hate Crave.
I hate Crave to no end, man. It's just no. It's just
Cookie Crisp.
No. Cookie Crisp is just. It's trying to be a cookie and it's not. I'm not eating that. It's just cardboard.
I don't think we're quite putting this into the appropriate context. We're trying to integrate a sour flavor into a meal where half of it is milk.
Yeah.
Normally,
I gotta
when you combine the words sour and milk, something has died.
Okay.
No, I agree.
Okay.
But this is my argument for the Cookie Crisp, because the Cookie Crisp
talk about
classically
Cookie
goes
Crisp in a
with the
second.
milk.
We're talking about
Yeah.
Cookie Crisp in a second, but I gotta say this now because this was a conversation in my Discord earlier, as far as the friend Discord. Milk chocolate and chocolate milk are two different things. Stop.
Yes.
They don't taste anything like the same at all. I don't want to hear it. Teresa, I'm calling you out. Stop. It's not the same in any capacity. No.
Making a Fallout post on my Twitter.com.
All right. That's it for me as far as failures. There are 7 cereals here. I would not put anything. I can never put anything else here that I would probably put as a failure. We're going to D tier. We're going to the don't. And we're gonna order this afterward. We're gonna put at the very least. Sorry, not sorry. We're going Honey Bunches of Oats.
I don't agree with that.
That's fine. But you know what? No.
What?
I'm gonna put this in
Feels
the
harsh to
been
me,
too
but-
long, can't remember section, actually. I genuinely cannot remember what a Honey Bunches of Oats tastes like. It's been so long, I can't genuinely put this into the don't category. You saved yourself. We're putting Eggos here. We're just gonna put Eggos here. I don't hate them. I don't love them. They're going here. In this tier, we're also adding, and people are gonna disagree with me. Sorry, Lucky Charms.
Nope, I agree with that.
I would probably put it like 1 tier above.
I can't do it,
It
man.
hurts.
I
It hurts
can't.
my soul to see both of those ahead of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That hurts me. on personal
I'm sorry, but Cinnamon Toast Crunch is garbaggio. It's just garbage. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Not sorry. I'm not.
I mean, I as you saw, I can agree with you that Lucky Charms are definitely on the lower end of this. That's for sure.
I wish I liked Lucky
That's
Charms
true.
more, but they're just no. I'm sorry. It's the chalky feeling of, it's the chalky texture, as well as just I don't want a spoonful of this not so great Oat X's and not so great marshmallows by themselves. Together, they're fine. But I'm not trying to eat that. I'm just not.
Tom, get ready to be disappointed by all the other cereals that are also ahead of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Correct. Because there's
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
there's
them.
going to be anything more disappointing than those two.
Because the rest of these you kind of like. So that's fine.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, so next up, I'm sorry, Tom, but I'm putting your bland Cheerios here. I can't and go.
I don't blame anyone. Like I said, I know
do
I
it.
have my kind of distinction with cereals. I don't blame
And
anyone.
so is cornflakes.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't. I just. It's the same thing with regular Special K. I don't hate.
Okay.
This. I don't.
Okay,
hate this.
regular Special K is definitely better than cornflakes.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I wish I liked them. I liked this more, and I'm actually putting this towards the bottom. I wish I liked it more. I just don't. I don't care for most bland cereals. They're just there. That being said, I'm putting Rice Chex at the top of this list because Rice Chex at least have the good milk density to it. And we're putting Rice Krispies below, actually ahead of Cheerios, but below Corn Flakes. I'm sorry. I'm blasting through these because I've already talked about most of these with you too.
I'm not offended in that it's like it is clearly a dessert cereal over breakfast cereal mentality, which like is not an unfair take. It's just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's the mentality. It's understandable.
If it makes you feel better, Kix and Special K, the berry ones, are not regular Frosted Mini Wheats. Actually, no, Frosted Mini Wheats by regular ones are going to be going in here also. But here's the thing, I feel the same thing about Fruit Loops and Trix.
Ah!
Although, actually, no, I'm actually going to put Fruit Loops a little higher. But Trix, yeah, no. This is definitively my D tier. This is definitively what I have here. I'm sorry to those who were offended by this, but this is where I'm at. On the bottom of C tier, we're going Fruit Loops.
Okay, fine, it's okay.
Here, because again, I'll explain to you, Jalal, what I said to the two of them. I like Fruit Loops, but I prefer the store brand ones. They're not as sweet, and I don't want, and I'm at the age where I don't need incredibly sweet sugar. I just don't. I don't need incredibly sweet, sugary cereals. I can deal with it, but I'd rather have something. And the store brand ones is just a little bit better.
You could always base your rankings on like the best versions of these cereals.
Yeah, I could definitely do that. But and that's what's probably gonna happen when it comes to the Fruity Pebbles part. But that's kind of why but even the store brand Fruit Loops, I'd probably put in the could I sure section.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I want anything higher than that. It's fine. Next up, could I sure, we're going honeycomb. No, not failure. It's probably going to be below Fruit Loops, but not by much. It's borderline don't, but it's fine. It's fine.
It works.
I don't
there's
hate it.
songs.
I don't love it, but I'm sorry, Tom. We're putting Cap'n Crunch and Crunch Berries here.
Oof, that one hurts a little more.
I
but
know.
that's reasonable.
I know. But again, I will definitely retry these, especially Cap'n Crunch, but it's just, like I said, it's the eating experience. I like the roof of my mouth not being scarred. Thank you very much. It's already 9 o'clock. Holy crap. I didn't realize that. I thought it was sooner. Okay. Okay.
Cereal.
We've been doing this for over almost an hour and a half. Amazing. All right.
Ravioli. Give me the cereal.
Thank you. In this tier, I'm sorry, Cocoa Puffs, you're going there too. Like, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. But
Yeah, they're good.
they're fine. And I'm sorry, Tom, but I might put Cocoa Krispies there with it. Actually, no. But I am putting I am putting Honey Nut Cheerios there though. They're gonna go at the top of C tier.
Cocoa Krispies deserve at least a little more respect than that.
Yeah,
Blueberry
that would be
Chex-
offensive.
Blueberry Chex is gonna go above Fruit Loops.
Blueberry checks.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was a
Blueberry
thing.
Chex. I enjoy them. They are good. They are good. But they're not amazing, but I like the blueberry taste. They're kind of subtle, but yeah, I'll have it. And I think that is my ranking when it comes to C tier. Moving on to B. We're going right there with Cocoa Krispies. And right next to Cocoa Krispies, but below Cocoa Krispies is going Cocoa Pebbles. It's intertwining.
All right, I appreciate that at least. Thank you.
These two are almost intertwining. They're hard to pick. I enjoy both of them, but it's hard for me to say which one. Following
both of those definitely fulfill the same niche.
Following
I
that,
think.
we're going with Oops All Berries. Why? I enjoy them more than Fruit Loops, but they also have this overly sugary taste sometimes, and I can only have one like every so often. I don't know if you know what? We're going to the top of C tier. Yeah, it's one of those things where I could have it. I'll have it, but I don't want to have it that often. I just don't. I've reconsidered my decision in putting that there. All right, Craig, you're crazy. This is going Pops. I love me some Pops. I'll eat that.
You're
I'll
silly.
eat that.
You're
I'll eat that.
You're
That's a little
I'll eat
silly.
that. I'll eat that. Tomorrow. I love me some corn pops, man.
I was waiting for the boy. I'll eat that.
More power to
definitely
you.
eat that. Craig, you're gonna retry these corn pops, damn it.
Fine, I will.
I will retry Crave if you retry corn pops.
I think the
Alright,
pops
that's fine.
are.
That's fine, but I'll eat that. Boy, I'll eat that. And then
That
going
is
in,
not a fair trade.
no, it's not a fair trade at all. It's not. This is the worst trade deal I've ever had.
Nobody say it. Nobody say it. I swear. Don't you dare.
Don't say it. Don't say it. I agree with that statement. Don't say it. Hang on 1 second. I gotta check real quick where you had a particular thing, and I'll make that trade deal instead. Because this will also please Jalal if I do this, depending on where you had this. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. Here's what I'll do. You retry Pops. I'll retry Cookie Crisp.
Yes.
That I'll do.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
All right. Shake on it. Cool. Thanks.
All right.
All right.
We've shaken on it.
Yes. Moving on. We're gonna put me some. Yeah, we're gonna go Special K, blueberry right below the Pops, and right above the Pops, we're going strawberry mini wheats. Love me some of these. The problem, like I said, I've said before, strawberry mini wheats are great, but if they sit for too long, it's all broken apart. And it's mush. And now I'm having. But I love this. I love the milk flavor with it afterward because the strawberry that's in the milk is great. But I'm eating a bowl of mush, of shredded mush.
Delicious milk.
Has anyone made I wouldn't open without a drop yet?
Okay, I'm gonna do this again. Delicious milk. Okay, moving on from there. At the top of B tier, you might hate me for this. We're going Fruity Pebbles. I
Ooh.
stand for where that is. I don't think I'll go
Wow.
above that. But it's borderline A tier. But again, for me, like I said before, I want the store brand. I want the store brand. It's just a better version.
I can literally confirm, having just finished a bowl about 10 minutes ago, that's still, for me, bottom S.
That's
Bottom
fine.
S tier.
That's fine. Again, I still enjoy them quite a lot. I might change my mind and put that into A tier, but I don't know. But we're moving on to A tier.
I think I'm right between you two. I think I'm right between you two when it comes to Fruity Pebbles. I think they're A tier for me.
All right, so we're going into
Actually, I made a tier list already. You already commented on it. It's already there.
All right, we're
I
going.
don't know why I'm saying anything.
Absolutely, I'm eating that, and we're going Kicks. Kicks slap, man.
That is interesting.
They kick ass. I love me some Kicks. I really
would probably, because I don't think Berry Kicks was on any of these.
No,
lists.
Berry Kicks is the best Kicks.
I would put Berry Kicks there. I don't think I would put regular Kicks there.
I love me some regular Kicks, man. They may be plain sweet corn, but I love me some sweet corn, man. It's some good stuff. And then we move on from there. Oh wait, Frosted Flakes? No, you're going into the could I sure section. I forgot about you. You're going high up in the could I sure, but I forgot to put that somewhere. Okay, right behind that, we've said it before, and I'll say it again. We've got... Is Golden Grahams cinnamon, technically?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
I think it's honey.
Yes, okay. If that's the case... Okay, again, we're going with the quintessential best cinnamon flavor. We got Apple Jacks, man. I love me some Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks.
I will
Slaps.
never not enjoy me some Apple Jacks. And then...
Applejack A tier.
And then the last piece in A tier... Sorry, Craig, this is not going in S, but it's high A. We're going
No. I can
Reese's
respect
Puffs.
that.
We're
I can
going
That's
respect
fair.
Reese's
That's
Puffs.
fair.
All right.
as long as it can be acknowledged that Reese's Puffs are at least good.
Yes, I love me some Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. All right, we're going to the Hand It Over. At the bottom of Hand It Over, we got me some Peanut Butter Crunch. Love me some Peanut Butter Crunch. I don't
Peanut Butter Crunch better than Reese's Puffs. That's
It's
it.
a little bit wild. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what it is, but I like the peanut butter flavor from peanut butter crunch more than the peanut butter flavor from Reese's Puffs. Mainly because the peanut butter flavor from Reese's Puffs tastes a little bit more artificial.
The one thing that Cap'n Crunch definitely has over Reese's Puffs, in terms of the specific brands, is the price. Peanut Butter Crunch is very typically inexpensive. Reese's Puffs, you got to go on like the right
expensive.
day.
And more often than not, they like the thin boxes.
It is crazy expensive. Unless you do what I do and get like the giant bag of Reese's Puffs, so you get it in bulk for like
I've done that.
a good deal. But
I will give Reese's Puffs this. While it might be fairly low on my taste tier list, probably the top of the branding tier list. Like we all know peanut butter chocolate flavor.
Yeah.
Like that's watermark in our brands.
Reese's Puffs is like the quintessential 90s commercial breakfast cereal.
Yeah, it slaps in that regard for sure.
Moving on. Oh, this is tough. This is definitely tough because I love all of this.
What'll we do?
I gotta go Golden Grams. It's tough.
Yeah, I had a feeling that's
I
where you
gotta
go.
go Golden Grams. This is really tough, but again, all of these are the quintessential of each sort of flavoring tier for this. I love me some honey Golden Grams. Golden Grams are just so good.
They're phenomenal.
Best
never had them.
chocolate flavor? We got Oreos. Oh,
Yeah, man.
I can't not love me some Oreos. Because again, they're the best soggy cereal out there. They've got great milk taste afterward. They're good when it first hits the milk. It's good when it's sitting in the milk for a little while. I love them. I love them. I said it before and I'll say it again. This was a hard pick that we're going with Frosted Cheerios next. Frosted Cheerios are just... They may not be that special. They are just your average sort of sugary oat flavor. They are the best when it comes. They are great when it comes to milk flavor. I love me some bananas when I put it into my cereal. They go great with bananas. They taste great on their own if they're dry. I enjoy them when they first hit the milk. I don't love it when it's super soggy. I'll give it that. I love me some Frosted Cheerios, man. If I can only have one cereal and it's for an all-day thing where it's breakfast or dinner or late at night, I'm having that. But the king is French Toast Crunch. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but I love me some French Toast Crunch.
Toast Crunch.
It is really good.
Anyone who thinks that Cinnamon Toast Crunch is better than French Toast Crunch, you're out of your frickin' mind. Get out of here. Get out of here with that garbage opinion. I've met those people. You're just wrong. And Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a travesty by comparison. I said it.
Let's not get crazy here,
But Luke, without Cinnamon Toast Crunch, we wouldn't have French Toast
More
Crunch.
than likely. Again, I loved Cinnamon Toast Crunch as a kid. Can't stand it now. That being said, I will say, of the bottom tier, I'm willing to retry all three of these, including Golden Crisps for some dumb reason.
I don't think you need to try Golden Crisp.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Probably not. But this
it's unnecessary.
This is my list of the flavors we have here. Now, there are some missing. For example, there's missing the Strawberry Special K, which I definitely have here in the Boy I'll Eat section. We're missing me some Berry Kicks, which would definitely be probably at the top here, if not right next to Reese's Puffs. I gotta retry Cap'n Crunch and see if I still feel the same way as far as the roof of my mouth.
Freudian slip.
I love the taste. I love
Crap'n
the taste.
Crunch?
Crap'n Crunch, yes. The problem with me, again, it's the eating experience. I enjoy these, but ow, 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 ow. It just hurts. Part of the reason why I say a lot of these in the don't section, it's just I don't love bland cereal that much. I just don't. I'm willing to retry every single one of these, other than Lucky Charms. I've had enough of Lucky Charms, honestly.
That does seem to be the central theme of like your don't tier, is that they're all very one note and bland.
Yeah, for the most part. I don't hate them. I don't love them. I don't hate them. I'll have it if I have to, but I'd rather not. I'll retry all of them. I don't get me wrong. I love all of them so much so that I'm actually putting Fruity Pebbles into A tier because I've yeah, but I enjoy all of these. These are like all of these from C tier up. I enjoy all of them. Like D tier down, I'm not trying me some Harambe cereal. I'm just not. Sorry. I am never retrying Sour Patch cereal. No way, no how. You can't pay me to do that one. Huh.
I kind of want to try all the monster cereals now.
I need
to see where
to.
they wind up.
I do.
Retry.
I do too.
I can't remember how any of these taste. I really don't.
I want to try the
but
Nutter Butter
for
cereal,
real.
honestly.
Yo, but for real though, live stream down the line, all of us
100%.
gathered together eating the monster cereals.
100%. Also, I just want to point out, I don't know which one of you in the Discord earlier who thought that bananas don't go in cereal. What's on the front box of this Wheaties right here? But a banana. Fuck you.
Oh, banana.
Anyways, guys, it's been fun. This is my list. I am posting this on in my Discord as well as on Twitter. You guys can comment on what you think below. I had a lot of fun doing this. Thank you guys for joining me, for those who are in chat. And for those on YouTube, remember to follow me here on Twitch. I don't stream very often. I'm trying to change that. But it would be great, because if I can get more people who want to watch more content, I'd do so. Peace out. Thank you.
Adioses.